What's up, YouTube? It's the Action Figure Grader coming back to you with a very quick video. As you guys know, in a recent other video, I won a couple of Venom comics in a giveaway by Cover Price and by KRS Comics. Well, I won another one, and I actually won two of these, and this is Champions #1. This came out in 2016. It's actually a really important comic. It has the first team appearance of Miles Morales, the Hulk, Cyclops, Miss Marvel, Nova, and Vision. So it's kind of an interesting title, and I won this in a channel giveaway from a channel called Brys Comics. I'm going to put some graphics up as I talk about this, but Brys Comics is a really interesting, fun channel. I've really enjoyed watching his content. He is a comic speculator. He is a true flipper. He tries to identify up-and-coming comics that are gonna be a big hit, and he'll buy a bunch of them, send them off to CGC for grading, and he's got his own website, which is bryscomics.com. Again, I'll include some graphics as I talk here, but if you guys are into that kind of stuff, which I'm not particularly into it, I'm not like a big comic speculator or anything, but I really enjoy learning about other industries that I don't know anything about. And certainly the comic book industry is what I'm fairly new to. And it's just really interesting hearing his insights as to why he believes a certain comic line or character is going to be a big hit. And let me tell you, folks, Brian he has nailed quite a few of them. For months, he was pounding Something is Killing the Children. He was pounding the table about it. He was saying, you got to buy Something is Killing the Children. That's a comic book series, and before it blew up, before it was famous, or before anything happened with it, he was trying to tell everybody, you need to buy this comic. Well, lo and behold, it gets picked up for, I don't know if it was a Netflix show or a movie, but it got picked up, and that comic went from $80 to $100 to over $1,000 now. And he was absolutely right about that one. So, again, I just enjoy hearing about all of his different spec books that he is picking and why. And he goes through lots of unboxings with CGC. He sends off tons of items, so it's really fun to see. One item for you Star Wars collectors, as you guys know, I collect Star Wars comics. He did pick War of the Bounty Hunters, which is a recent release here that covers Boba Fett's adventures once he has Han Solo in Carbonite, but before he delivers it to Jabba. It's a big comic series. It's a crossover series across all of Marvel's different lines. But anyway, Brian picked that one as a really big spec. So I actually have a bunch of those coming anyway, just because I enjoy Star Wars comics. But he is definitely going all in on War of the Bounty Hunters. But anyway, he sent me this one, and this is kind of a first team appearance. And as everyone knows, if you collect comics, Miles Morales is super hot. But this is kind of like a new Avengers type of team, and there's been a lot of speculation that this comic is going to be, or this team is going to be make an appearance as a TV show or potentially as a movie, kind of like the Avengers did. And anyway, Brian has monthly giveaways on his channel. I also encourage you to go to his website. Again, it's bryscomics.com, and sign up for his monthly newsletter. And all you got to do is be a subscriber to his channel and be a subscriber to his newsletter. And he gives very regular giveaways, and they're awesome items, both ungraded and graded comics. And he sent me two of these. He actually sent me two of these. And this comic is in a CGC 9.8. I'll put a graphic up now, but in the 9.8 grade, these are selling for as high as almost $400. So this comic is definitely taken off already, and it was really nice of him to send me this one. I have no idea what this one would grade at. If I had to guess, it'd probably be like a 9.6, but he sent me two. I did send one to a channel subscriber, and I want to give a shout out to him, Berto. Roberto has become a good friend of mine. I blame him a little bit for me getting into comics, because I see all of his awesome Instagram posts with his comic collection, and he has a beautiful collection at Berto Collection on Instagram. But anyway, Berto, I sent you one of these. I don't need two, and Brian was kind enough to send me 2 copies of it, so one of those is going to go in the mail to you along with a couple of other Star Wars comics. So you never know when a subscriber is going to be getting some giveaways from me. I'm long overdue to do some other giveaways here soon, but a big shout out and thank you to Brys Comics. He's on YouTube, he's on Instagram, and he has his own website for for selling comics. So make sure to check him out. So thanks again on that. While I have you guys, I try not to bore you guys with too many comic videos, but I did get one other one in. This was a CGC pre-order. This is Star Wars The High Republic Adventures, issue number 1. This just came out in February by IDW. I did a CGC pre-order. This is one of the very first CGC comics I got. I just decided to pick it up. It's got a number of first appearances. This is the less desirable cover. It's okay. It's an okay cover. It's not bad, but it's not nearly as cool. There's another one that has it's called the Nath variant. That is a 1-in-10 ratio. That has an animated Yoda on that one. That one goes for sort of pretty big money, probably about double what this one does. But anyway, this is kind of an interesting adventure that takes place very similar to the other series that Marvel does. This is IDW, but called The Old Republic, or excuse me, The High Republic. But this is The High Republic Adventures. It's more toned down, I guess, in violence and things like that, and some of the adult themes. I guess you could call it more of a children's comic, but it's got a lot of really nice first appearances, and the comics have taken off. But this is the standard kind of Daniel Jose older story, Harvey Toliabao cover and art. But this is the standard cover, but the 1-in-10 ratio variant by Nath. The artist is Nath. That's got a animated Yoda on that cover. That one is much more desirable and has been picked up by a lot of folks. But anyway, that's all I really got for you guys. I just thought you guys would like to take a look at this giveaway of Champions number 1 from 2016. And my newest acquisition, the Star Wars High Republic Adventures issue number 1, CGC 9.8. And I want to again say a big thank you to Brys Comics, Brian, and make sure to check out his channel, his Instagram at Brys Comics, and then his website, bryscomics.com. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe for future videos. I look forward to being back soon.